Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. I wanted to just hop in and share a few words with you, maybe for some reflections, just following this new moon in Virgo. So yeah, feel free to get comfy, have a little listen, see if anything calls to you. Now, I've been using the Balance Blend quite a lot recently, so if this might be an oil you have got already, enjoy it in this phase. It's very grounding. It helps us to bring in any scattered emotions, energies, send it all down into the earth, into the ground to be absorbed, to know that this present moment is absolutely fine as it is, to help us feel stable and rooted and strong in that. So yeah, enjoy that oil if you have it. I know that lots of people have been drawn to that one recently, and it is perfect for this time actually. So let me have a look at my notes now and I'll read you a few things. So around the new moon in general, it is linked with crone energies of the feminine cycles. And crone is usually when we would be bleeding, when we'd have our menstruation. This is still something, a time you can relate to in these ways that I'll mention, whether you're bleeding or not. And you can still tune in with all of this, whether you have an actual physical womb space or not. We're still cyclic women. We'll still have these archetypes within us. Yeah, so the crone is linked with the menstrual phase and the dark moon and winter. So I know we're not at winter yet, and it hasn't felt like it today. It's been so sunny and warm, but we are heading to autumn, and I can feel that change. I can feel that transition, and that switch in the cycles and the seasons. I can feel it coming. So a time of stillness, hibernation, and sleep and rest. Now, rest has been something that has been a key word for me recently. Rest and nurture. And I feel like when we're drawn to something, when we've got something to heal, when we need to bring in something, it's often what we might go ahead and share with others. So I'm really looking forward to bringing you lots of restful, nourishing, nurturing sessions going forward. I think that's what a lot of us can be missing, especially as women. So yeah, rest seems to be the key word at the moment. So just bring that in, bring that focus, that intention in, going forward into autumn. That's my invitation. So the moon hides from us for a few days. It goes dark, the dark new moon. Our energies also can withdraw at this time, especially when you link it to the crone phase. If you're bleeding, it's very much a time just to rest, go inwards, just take that time out. I know that can be tricky now. A lot of people will go, go, go. Feet don't touch the ground. Again, inviting you to take a rest. It can feel a bit frightening at first to get that new habit in place, but it's a wonderful one to do. I know it can be quite challenging to stop and be still at the heart of that labyrinth, that journey that we've gone through, that cyclic nature. So you can just sit in that stillness, use it as a reflective time. We can do that with the new moon as well. And this Virgo new moon's been fantastic, I feel, for grounding aspects, with the earthiness of it, and also that calling to rest, because it's almost forcing us to ground ourselves. And I found clarity with that, to be able to then get organised, which Virgo energy loves. So that's then been quite allowing to be aligned and focused. So don't forget, it goes hand in hand. If we can find stillness and a rest in some way, it often allows for more clarity of what we actually want to be doing with our time. So it's a good thing. Yeah, so even though it can be challenging, It's also a time where we can appreciate the sacredness of our bodies and our femininity, acknowledge our female ancestors, and they would be focusing on their healing at some point, their spiritual journey or evolution. So yeah, okay, let's see, I can read you a few words around the crone phase. So menstrual crone, inviting you to stop and to let go. Give yourself a permission slip to let go of expectations of modern life. So often we fight this phase to meet deadlines instead, do all the things you must do, but the divine feminine within us is really asking us to rest and focus with our relationship with her. Honor this time by slowing down, going to bed a little earlier, and doing something that nurtures you. And again, we can bring this in generally with autumn and winter that's coming. It's a great time to make that shift. Just go down a gear and yeah, step down just a little. Just up the rest and the nurturing a little. You can create your own red tent in your bedroom if this is a bleeding time for you, or even just making it a nurturing time for you with the new moon. Write your intentions, your wishes going forward, snuggle under a duvet with some good books, maybe some music, comforting nibbles, and try and keep the devices out of the bedroom, the internet and yeah, that extra stimulation. Just stick to that, the gentle side, and give our bodies a complete rest. Baths are beautiful at this time. Have a dark moon bath, crone bath. And you can imagine the dark dome of the sky above you, sprinkled with stars. The sky is without a moon. You are floating in the waters at the heart of the labyrinth, floating among the stars. In your being, you know that you are at one with the stars in the universe, part of this beautiful energy of the divine feminine. In your being, you know your soul's purpose. In your being, you know you are loved and full of love. Rest without words in this wonderful knowing. If you haven't got a bath you're able to have, maybe you can use a bowl of water as a focus for this intention and little meditation moment, or that shower with the cleansing, nurturing water going over us as well. So yeah, it's the turning point here, and a good time to be centered in the crone energy really, and to just be bringing it down a little. So enjoy this change, this seasonal change, the equinox that's coming soon. There is a worldwide moon blessing this month, which I'll be holding as well. I believe, on the top of my head, it is the 20th of September. I shall confirm that, and I'll put an event date up soon. Feel free to join me. It will be totally nourishing and nurturing. And I'll just invite you now, if you like, to just take a moment to receive a divine shot of feminine energy that I can send you as a moon mother. If you'd like to receive this, just pop your hands in the womb bowl position. Just have them comfy on your lap, and I shall take a moment to send out some energy, and I'll do this to whoever is wanting to receive this. So I'll have you all in mind. Have a focus on your womb space, on that loving energy that sits there as you absorb a divine feminine energy shot to nourish and nurture that area and your divine feminine energies. And place one hand on your heart and one hand on your womb, sealing the energies in. Have a beautiful, restful, nourishing time now, and I shall see you all soon. Lots of love.